following this weekend's domestic violence incident that ended with a suspect shot on I-80. Sacramento leaders are calling for domestic violence cases to be classified as violent felonies. Thanks for joining us tonight for Fox 40 News at 10. I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Eric Harriman. Under the current state law, domestic violence cases could be charged as either a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on a few different factors, things like severity or the use of a deadly weapon. Fox 40's Rowena Shattuck joining us live from outside the sheriff's office after speaking exclusively with the county's top law enforcement officials on why the crime is not considered a violent felony, Row, at least not yet. It's considered a violent felony.
Well, that's right, Nikki and Eric. And the details of one of the cases that they will be talking about, just a warning, you may find those quite disturbing.
Over the course of 3 days, he beat his wife very badly. At one point, he choked her to the point of unconsciousness. She pretended to be dead.
Sacramento County Sheriff Jim Cooper shares details of a domestic violence incident that ended on the freeway Sunday morning.
Eventually, we picked him up in the north area on Freeway 80. He stopped in the middle of the freeway, pointed a gun at our officers. They returned fire and killed him.
Beth Hassett is the CEO of Women Escaping a Violent Environment, or WEAVE.
It's inherently violent. Domestic violence is violence. What we know is that very quickly things can escalate, things can become very violent, very dangerous, and very deadly for victims.
Thankfully, in this incident from Sunday, the victim survived.
Domestic violence is a real epidemic that we have here, not only in Sacramento County, but throughout the state and the country.
In Sacramento County, across 7 law enforcement jurisdictions, around 6,000 domestic violence reports are made each year, with about 4,000 arrests. Sac District Attorney Tin Ho's office prosecutes about 3,000 cases annually.
And what's really disheartening in California right now, as we speak, a domestic violence is not considered a violent felony. If it's a violent felony classified as that, you're not eligible for early release.
The DA says in domestic violence convictions, they serve just 50% of their sentences. But if it's categorized as a violent felony, they'd serve 85%.
The only way to make domestic violence a violent felony is to go to the legislature and change the law. And that's something that we're looking to do in the near future in order to give accountability and make sure that we make sure that the voices of victims are heard.
The DA is working to give a voice to the victim who survived a horrific domestic violence incident from just last month.
A woman was beaten on Highway 99. Law enforcement arrived. Her face was so swollen and bloody, you really couldn't identify her. He was arrested. She was taken to the hospital. When he arrived at our jail, our deputies do a pat-down search and remove all the property someone has in their pockets and things, chains, shoelaces. And in his pockets, he had her eyeballs.
The defendant literally gouging out both of the victim's eyeballs. It was a horrific, violent case.
Among the charges the suspect faces is aggravated mayhem, which carries a life sentence. He'll be back in court tomorrow.
We're also tomorrow going to be filing an amended complaint, also charging attempted murder as well.
That crime shocks the moral conscience. And that's one of those crimes where, hey, you shouldn't get out early, and maybe you need more time to get rehabilitated and change your ways if you do it ever at all.
Now, the district attorney says that there are many cases of domestic violence that go unreported. For every case that is reported, there's about a dozen of them that aren't. Reporting live in Sac County tonight, covering local news that matters, Rowena Shattuck, Fox 40 News.